I believe it was 1964 or 1965 when I saw the Beatles on the Ed Sullivan Show. I'd already been drumming, and I saw Ringo Starr play, and I knew that's what I wanted to do. So thank you, Ringo. Well, my first real drum set was made out of cardboard. Right after my kindergarten teacher brought to my parents' attention about my abilities to play rhythm, um, it was like a weekend after my mom and dad went down to the Five and Dime store back then, and there was a drum set that was a bass drum, two toms on the side, and a cymbal in the center. And they were cardboard drum heads, and that drum set lasted probably 4 days. Gypsy Tribe. It's a flamenco jazzy group. We did a really good CD with Michael Gordo, bless his heart. Michael Gordo was the lead guitar player of that band, and we ended up learning a whole album's worth of his music. And we are literally, I was already had my drums in the studio, already mic'd up, ready to go. Get a phone call from his mom. Something happened to Mikey. He lost his eyesight. He went 100% blind. We went back into the rehearsal room and we relearned all of his music again for him. We actually turned the lights off in the rooms and we all played in the dark. And I learned how to play this drum set completely filled with everything that I used in that drum set. This drum set has a lot more to it than this. And I learned how to play this in the dark. I was able to hit everything I aimed for without missing. Every drum roll I did, I could do it with my eyes closed. It was amazing. So I actually was teaching privately before I started high school. I used to work at Haight-Ashbury Music Store in Sunnyvale. But Greg Buchanan's, a good friend of mine, used to give lessons. And one day he approached me and said, hey, I'm looking for somebody to fill my Sunday slots. So I thought, private lessons, teaching. I said, that sounds cool. I'll do it for you. I'll help you out. So I ended up teaching on Sundays there and ended up really, really enjoying it. I decided to do house call drum lessons. So I tried to do something a little different. I got my lessons going and stuff, and I started doing fairly well. So I got a phone call from this teacher at Los Altos High School, and they're looking for a drum instructor for a marching band. So he hooked me up with Mr. Farouch at Los Altos High School, and I went ahead and took this gig, and I've been there. This is year 14. I haven't left.
I'm a lot more of a, I guess, confident person because of him. He's kind of like a second dad to me in a way. He's influenced me heavily in my life to be a lot confident of a person and like express myself in ways that's healthy. I'm better off because of him. He's obviously very skilled at what he does. He can play at any tempo, anytime. So like when we're playing, he likes to keep everyone practicing at home. So when we come into rehearsal, we can just go right to warm-ups and then start playing. He likes to have himself as a drummer like portray to us like this is what we should be like, is to like be practicing at home and to be skilled at what we do and be confident in what we do and to be able to push ourselves every day to be better. When we come off of a field after a good show, like he's so excited for us. Like he's like, "Oh man, that's a great job!" Like in your face, like trying to hug you and like shaking you and just like, yeah, like he like makes nicknames for people on the spot. It's like, "Oh yeah, this is the man," and like that kind of stuff, and it's really funny to watch.
Well, he's really happy. He gets really pumped and he like fist bumps everyone and he like talks with you and he wants to know how you've done compared to what he thought the show went like. And it's really sweet that he goes around to individuals and not just like a group as a whole, because a lot of the instructors here just talk to everyone as a whole and they assume that if one person did really bad, everyone did really bad, or if one person did super good, everyone performed just as well. But I really like how Mr. Ortega individualizes everything.
My thing as a drum teacher is to see my students make it big and really like take drumming on serious like I have and doing something with it, maybe becoming a teacher or maybe playing in college marching band or maybe recording a killer album and going on world tour so I can go backstage and hang out and watch you guys. So I can say, that was one of my students. I used to teach this kid. Or seeing your name in lights in Vegas. Or, you know, turning on TV and watching a concert and going, whoa, there's my student on the drums. Look at him, he made it. That is my ultimate dream, is to see somebody take over kind of where I'm either going to leave off or where I've left off or where I want it to be. I'm going to do this till the day I die. Absolutely. This is my passion. This is why I'm on this planet. This is what I do. Yeah, I plan on doing this until I can't do it anymore.